Right now at 10, AI and public safety, the program that La Crosse area officials say is helping dispatchers improve efficiency.
And fresh off its second Michelin Key Award, the Charmant Hotel now seeking new ownership.
Plus, fire departments turning away from toxic firefighting foam, the Wisconsin bill that could fund a homegrown solution.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Emily Brown.
And I'm Ken Kozarowski. AI is starting to play a bigger role in public safety, including right here in the Coulee region.
News 8 Now's Jadius McGee joins us in the studio with what is changing. Jadius.
Yeah, La Crosse County began using the AI system earlier this year, and staff say it's already changing how their dispatch center operates. An AI system called Aurelian has been helping the La Crosse Police Department since back in May. The system is designed to handle non-emergency calls before they reach a dispatcher.
This morning, we crossed over the 41,000 calls handled by the system mark since May 5th, which is a significant number of calls. And roughly 65% of that 41,000 are being handled by the system without a dispatcher having to answer the phone.
And even with that volume, county officials say the system is not meant to replace staff, but instead lighten the daily load.
It's not replacing a dispatcher. It's a force multiplier. It makes the dispatcher more efficient. It just takes that little bit of extra workload off of what's going on in a day.
Dispatchers say the early results show promise, and the impact is already being felt inside the center.
It's made a difference in the work environment, and I think it's made a difference in how we're handling calls for service overall.
Now, the county expects the system to keep evolving, with staff making regular updates based on what callers need. Live in the studio, Jadius McGee, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Jadius. Wisconsin lawmakers want to help fire departments access grants for a new type of firefighting foam. The proposed bill makes soybean-based firefighting foam eligible for grants that cover up to 50% of firefighting supplies and equipment. And for years, firefighting foam has contained PFAS, the forever chemicals that don't break down in nature. And those chemicals have contaminated groundwater in municipalities statewide, including the town of Campbell and Eau Claire. The Wisconsin Soybean Association says this new soy foam is better for the environment and public health.
It's made from our homegrown soybeans, and so it's renewable, it's healthy. There's a very high cancer rate in our state firefighters, and this is something that we can use to help prevent stuff like that.
Wisconsin senators have passed this bill, so the assembly is expected to vote on it later this month.
Toma Health putting food on the table for those in need. Today announcing a donation to Second Harvest Food Bank of Southern Wisconsin. Due to SNAP cuts, Second Harvest had to halt its food share outreach program in September, leaving over 2,000 households without their monthly food donation.
The support that they've given us, and more importantly, given to the community, is something that we simply can't do our job without. And so this $3,000 is going to go a long way to supporting the mobile pantry right here in Toma, which ultimately supports hundreds of families, local families, who are struggling.
Second Harvest has distributed 90,000 pounds of food this year.
Well, a staple in downtown La Crosse could soon change ownership. The Weber Group is seeking approval to transfer ownership of the Charmant Hotel. The building was bought in 2012, with the Charmant opening its doors in 2015. In October, the hotel was awarded its second Michelin Key Award.
The Onalaska Chief of Police is retiring. Chief Charles Ashbeck breaking the news on Facebook. He's been in law enforcement for 30 years. Ashbeck served as Chief of Police for 19 years, with the last 6.5 as the Onalaska Chief. His last day is January 20th. A new twist in the Prairie du Chien officer under a misconduct investigation. Officer Dwight Cushmal has resigned. He was under investigation for alleged policy violations. They reportedly include improperly turning off his body camera and mishandling confidential informant information. His resignation reportedly ended the internal investigation, but a separate probe by Platteville Police to determine if any crimes were committed continues.
A new twist in the Adam Fravel case. An appeal hearing has been set for January 8th. Fravel was sentenced to life in prison in December 2024. He was found guilty of killing Madeline Kingsbury, the mother of his children. His lawyers say Fravel didn't intentionally murder her. And a new legal request for convicted Slender Man stabber Morgan Geyser. Her attorney wants her moved to a mental health facility. Geyser is currently in the Waukesha County Jail after escaping from a group home in Madison. She was later found outside Chicago.
Another Democrat jumping into the governor's race, Mandela Barnes announcing his bid with a video.
The only way for our state to move forward is to reject the Washington way and get things done the Wisconsin way. It isn't about left or right. It's not about who can yell the loudest. It's about whether people can afford to live in the state they call home. A state where you can afford your health care, where your kids can learn a skill and stay close to home, where a good day's work earns a good day's pay.
Barnes was Wisconsin's 45th lieutenant governor under Tony Evers.
He has name recognition and people are more aware of who he is as a result of his run for Senate in 2022.
Barnes joined 6 other Democrats running in the race and 2 Republicans. The primary for the governor's race is August 11th, 2026. The general election, November 3rd.
Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers was in Black River Falls today. He visited 2 businesses in celebration of Shop Small Wisconsin season. Evers is encouraging Wisconsinites to support local small business during this holiday season.
It's a large part of our economy. That's why we're so successful during the pandemic with making sure that small businesses got the resources they needed to keep going or start new business.
Shop Small Wisconsin season runs through the end of December.
Well, we got a nice burst of winter this past weekend, and there's more of that to come.
It's sticking around here.
Yeah.
Winter's not going anywhere basically right now. We do have a little bit of light snow coming through tonight. We have a warm front then followed by a cold front. Right now La Crosse is not seeing it. Eau Claire's getting close to seeing some of that snow, and it's hard to see in the camera, but Winona just started picking up some very light snow too. It's very light. It's not going to amount to too much, but look at radar right now. You can see overall some activity near Eau Claire. Some of this is reaching ground, other it's not. You can see Menominee I-94. Roads are still fine. There'll be a little bit of snow on there. Going further south, some of that once again has picked up at Eau Claire, and you can see Ridgeline over on I-90 is starting to see some snow on the cameras too. Further south you go, hasn't quite reached the areas of Preston, Decorah, or even La Crosse quite yet, but it will be. And once again, light snow, not a lot of amounts. All of this should be wrapped up before the morning commute for Eau Claire, but there's your high at 4 a.m. That's the high of the day. We're going to continue to fall. The wind starts picking up as this cold air comes in. La Crosse too, enjoy that 27 in the morning because that's the last time we'll see it for quite a while. It's going to fall to 21 at noon, and we'll also pick up that wind too as the Arctic air begins to push into the area. So we got about a day and a half of some bitter cold temperatures. So we'll plan that out, and then we'll show you when more snow may actually hit the area too. All that coming up a bit later.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks, Greg. Well, Wisconsin gun deer season is officially wrapped up, and the DNR is reporting slightly fewer gun hunters. 550,000 gun licenses were sold out of the 790,000 total licenses.
That slight decline in gun license sales is almost totally made up for in a slight increase in both versions of archery license sales, both crossbow and vertical bow. So we essentially have a pretty stable license purchase and participation rate.
The DNR says they also saw a slight drop in total harvest this year, just over 182,000. That's about 1% less than last year. Today is Giving Tuesday. Ora Trails is hoping to raise $50,000. Proceeds will go toward maintaining miles of trails throughout the La Crosse area.
So Giving Tuesday is a day to switch from the buying season post-Thanksgiving to the giving season. So we're remembering the nonprofits that make things happen here in town.
A celebration for Giving Tuesday with Ora Trails was held tonight at the Alpine Inn.
A News 8 Now follow-up. Construction on Lock and Dam number 7 is wrapping up. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers is behind the project. To improve safety, they constructed an elevated rock structure for safety. In July, 4 new miter gates were also installed.
A La Crosse County holiday project is asking for help amid high demand. The For Goodness Sake project matches families in need with community donors for holiday gifts. The program works with social workers to identify clients who face the prospect of no gifts under the tree. Families create wish lists that get matched with community sponsors who then buy the requested items. Organizers say more families than ever are seeking help.
We had to start a waiting list. We are lucky that we are able to start taking names off that waiting list right now, but we still have people that aren't sponsored.
Yeah, about 100 people remain on the waiting list. Organizers say donations of any size help sponsor additional families. The county hopes to assign all remaining families by Friday.
Well, it's that time of year. News 8 Now's Joy of Sharing is back Friday. The annual campaign partners with local organizations to collect food, money, and toys. Those will be donated to the Hunger Task Force, Salvation Army, and Toys for Tots.
Being new to La Crosse County, I've been seeing the great caring that the community has for each other.
We'll have live coverage in all of our shows Friday starting at 6 a.m.
Still to come, 4 big food companies face a major lawsuit. Why San Francisco officials are taking legal action against them.
Plus, surviving without stores, a Wisconsin man's plan to live off the land.
Tomorrow, starting at 5 a.m., Sparta's Chris Kindle Market is back. The $2,500 smartphone everyone wants. And get set for a dip in degrees. Art is tracking colder weather.
Every accident is different. Different driving conditions, different injuries, different life circumstances. The insurance companies often use these circumstances to avoid paying you what you deserve. At Gruber Law Offices, we know how insurance companies can take advantage after an accident. Trust our experience and history of successfully helping our clients. And remember, there is never a fee until we win. Call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
You're young, but your bathroom is old. I get it. I visit my kids, grandkids, my precious great-grandkids. Doesn't fit their lifestyle. Not safe. Old and ugly. You'll be amazed at the transformation you can make in just a few days. New tub and shower with all new fixtures, new toilet, new sink and vanity, new flooring, at an investment much less than you might think. Call the Board Store Home Improvements today for a prompt free estimate on your new bathroom.
Hey, Dominic here to tell you about our great Wisconsin-made gifts for every occasion. T-shirts for birthdays, cookbooks for showers, aprons for Mother's Day, hats for Father's Day, gift boxes for weddings and thank you gifts, and for Christmas or any other celebration. We have mini cinnamon bears. They even smell like pleasing. Get your gifts at our outlet store on Ward Avenue, La Crosse.
A Wisconsin man is metaphorically putting his money where his mouth is.
Writer and sustainability advocate Robin Greenfield is doing his most ambitious challenge yet, foraging all of his food for an entire year. Ella Schoberl reports.
This is definitely one of the most important foods for this year.
Ashland native Robin Greenfield has been foraging across the Northland since spring, gathering everything from wild rice and various mushrooms to herbs, fresh fruits and vegetables, and even salt. But since October, he's taken his efforts to a new level, committing fully to a challenge few would attempt, surviving an entire year solely on the food he forages.
So no grocery stores, no restaurants, not even gardens. This is a practice of nature is my garden, nature is my pantry, and nature is my pharmacy.
Greenfield lived a typical American life until 2011, when he realized the damage his daily actions were causing the earth. So he decided to make a change.
One step at a time, I made the transition into living a life that was more sustainable and a life that was more close to earth.
And Greenfield isn't just doing this for himself.
We live truly in a land of abundance, and I want to turn more people onto that abundance.
He hopes his foraging will inspire others to take the first steps into learning about sustainable food sourcing for a greener future.
President Trump has announced what he's calling a trust fund for every American child starting next 4th of July. These Invest America or Trump accounts are tax-deferred savings tools under a provision in the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. They're available to all children under 18 with a Social Security number. Anyone, families, friends, philanthropies can contribute up to $5,000 a year. The government will also provide one-time seed contributions of $1,000 to babies born between January 1st of 2025 and 2028.
Officials in San Francisco are taking legal action against food manufacturers for for allegedly making products that cause major health problems. The city attorney's lawsuit includes Kraft Heinz, Coca-Cola, Nestle, and Kellogg. In a statement, he claims those companies are responsible for a public health crisis because of the ways they engineer and market their ultra-processed foods.
We will have more news ahead.
But first.
Yeah, we do have some light snow tonight and more opportunities actually through the weekend. And then in between, we got that really bitterly Arctic air that'll come in with sub-zero lows. So we'll break all that down coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
We're here at A1 Vacuum Sales and Service to tell you about the great vacuums you can get for your home today. Oh, look, it's Lance, the new owner of A1 himself.
I don't do interviews, I do vacuums. At A1 Vacuum, we care about reliable products and service, and that hasn't changed with the new ownership. Our vacuums clean deeper and are built to last. We carry vacuums from all the top brands and can service any make and model.
Stop in, see the changes to A1 Vacuum today.
We're an implant-focused practice. I think the advantage of a father-daughter practice is, I've been at this for 30 years now. I learned things that worked well and things that didn't work so well.
And it was fun to be able to just jump in and kind of complement that. I feel like it made both of us stronger. You don't expect it when you walk into a dental office. You don't expect the family aspect, but when you walk into our doors, we're going to give you that.
If you think you have a full mouth of challenges, come see us. Come down for a free consultation.
Beef dreams to be slow roasted by Arby's, tossed in hickory barbecue sauce, and sold 2 for $6. Who are you to deny dreams? Arby's, we have the meat.
Where there's a flooded basement, musty crawl space, or wood rot, there's an answer. American Waterworks. For more than 30 years, American Waterworks has been solving homeowners' toughest waterproofing problems. Schedule your free inspection and estimate today.
At Johnson Tractor, we know farming isn't just a job, it's a way of life. That's why we're proud to be your trusted New Holland dealer, delivering top-of-the-line equipment and unmatched support. From the field to the barn, our team is here to keep you running strong with reliable service and expertise you can count on. Johnson Tractor, your New Holland dealer of choice. Visit us today and experience the difference.
Valley Fudge and Candy came about almost by accident. I wanted to be in a craft show, and I am not crafty. So my husband Steve said, well, let's make some fudge like your grandma used to make. We took it to the craft show, totally sold out, and here we are all these years later with over 45 flavors of fudge. What's better for the holidays than fudge? We have individual pieces or gift boxes. Try our holiday or everyday flavors. Stop in the store or visit us online.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
It's definitely that time of year where ski stuff starts getting going, especially with all the snow that we've had for nature, and they're also making a lot of snow. So really, Mount La Crosse is opening up this Saturday. Trollhättan, they're already open. Coffee Mill and then Whitetail Ridge over by Fort McCoy opening soon. Cascade's been open already, I think earlier last week, given they've made a lot of snow too, and Welch Village too. So overall, a lot of these will reopen Friday or the weekend, and they continue to make snow too, as temperatures are going to be much favorable for this. So that's definitely going to be improving. So a lot of these are opening up earlier than expected. But overall, here's the area of light still that continues to push across the area, and you really got to get into the darker blue shades to actually get some of this to reach the ground. But that's what we're looking at too. This is associated with the warm front that's ahead of the main system that's just to the west. The cold front is out in South Dakota. So that's going to come through the area, and then we're going to see a cold front then push south across as we go into the morning. Right before the morning commute is when it's going to come through. But this has an opportunity to produce some very light snow, generally either a trace, maybe up to an inch. And as right now, it seems to be a better shot if you go further north. But overall, everyone will see some. There's your amounts. Really, that just means you could see a trace up to an inch, and maybe a few areas may get a little bit more than that. Here it's coming through right now, so La Crosse, Winona's already seen it. La Crosse will see it here shortly. It does kind of fall apart as it pushes eastward with a little better shot going further north towards Eau Claire and Ladysmith. But overall, this will come through and really wrap up before the morning commute. But still, with that out there, you could see a few slick spots given the amount of snow and traffic on that. But look at the temperatures. They actually do come up overnight. So as you wake up, or right before sunrise actually, is when our high temperatures are going to feel like. These are basically your high temps of the day, because behind that with the cold air, they're going to continue to fall, even though we are going to see some sunshine towards the afternoon time frame, or even late morning, you'll see some of that. So by the time we get to about noon or 1, you're already into the teens to low 20s. Then in the afternoon, you'll start seeing that wind continuing, and where temperatures will continue to fall until when you go home, we should actually be into the low teens or even single digits. So definitely going to be cold out there, and then they'll continue to fall along with the winds going to pick up too at this time. So these are just the temps. Wind chill values will be sub-zero already by Wednesday evening. Clear skies overnight will allow those temperatures to fall basically well below zero. So that's what we're looking at. These are temperatures for Thursday afternoon, only going to get up into these basically upper single digits to low teens. Once again, our average is low to mid 30s. That does not count in the wind chill, because the wind chill will be a factor. As I mentioned, even Wednesday afternoon, we'll start seeing sub-zero in the afternoon. By the time we get to overnight hours, we'll be well below zero. In fact, some areas may get into that 15 to 20 below range for the morning area time frame. We won't see much improvement, because as the winds die down Thursday morning, they're going to start increasing from the south in the afternoon, and that doesn't do much for the wind chill. It actually gets it back down. There's your snow chance for Friday night. We have an opportunity, and then we have another opportunity Saturday night into early Sunday. Both are minor events, but there's a little bit of accumulation with either. The good news on Friday, look at that temperature, 29.
Woo, moving on up.
Closer to those averages.
We're heating up there, so, and we will be more as we go towards next week, but it's definitely going to feel bitterly cold come Thursday morning.
I got to brace for it.
Yep.
Thank you, Greg. Coming up next in sports, let's drop the puck. Highlights from a couple area hockey games, plus home openers on the hardwood for the Central girls and Onalaska boys. Jacob is next.
Cyber Week at Slumberland. Up to 60% off list. Incredible deals like an Ashley Chime Peak mattress for just $197. An Ashley Midnight Madness sectional for $849. Plus no interest till 2029. Cyber Week at Slumberland.
G&T. Get a heat pump for your home or office space.
Ava, let's go.
Try it on.
Shortest distance between two people is a smile. That's why we're committed to fighting hunger in our communities until everyone has a reason to smile. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
With McValue at McDonald's, you'll get more than you expect. With deals in the app all day, every day.
Get free medium fries the day after the Packers win, only in the app.
It's Cyber Week mattress deals at Slumberland. Up to 60% off list. Get an Ashley Chime Peak mattress for just $197. Or a Sealy Posturepedic mattress for just $699. Plus no interest for 72 months on Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster at Slumberland.
Covering all the exciting action from your community. Here's News 8 Now Sports with Jacob Lenzendorf.
Well, after a 9-point win over West Salem to start the season, the Central Riverhawk girls are hoping to be a force this season. Ladies from the south side hosting Marshfield tonight. Home opener for the Riverhawks, and they came out of the gates fast. Ellie Opwan anticipates the pass, and the freshman goes the other way for the easy layup, forcing a Tiger TO. Central dominated the glass all night long off the missed three. Malaya Simpson puts it up and in to make it a 5-point lead. And her sister Alana, who figures to be one of the top players in the area, was scoring in a multitude of different ways as the Eastern Illinois commit finished with 21 points, and Emerson Keeney adds 19. Riverhawks are off to a 2-0 start as they discard Marshfield 65-37. Up on the north side, Arcadia takes down Logan, and Aquinas has no problems with Bangor. And number 3 in D5, Oliva Strum takes care of Cochrane Fountain City, while Cashton picks up a win over Kickapoo. Hilltopper boys making their season debut, ranked 6th in the D2 preseason polls, with Ian Cole reigning Conference Player of the Year, and he was on fire early in this one. Tyler Cole over to Big Bro, nothing but net. Toppers out in front. Then how about some give and go action? Rowan McGrath right back to Cole, another 3, and he was not done there, folks. This time here in the corner, catch and shoot, knocks it down. He'd finish with 26 on the night. Later defense turning into offense as Gavin McRoberts gets the steal, goes up the court to Brennan Chenault, and he goes up and in for the score. Hilltoppers pick up the first win of the season, 83-35, the final. Elsewhere in boys action, GET scores a win over ranked Elk Mound, and Sparta barely falls to Baraboo, while DeSoto defeats New Lisbon, and third-ranked North Crawford notches their first win of the year. And with temperatures going down, it must be hockey season. La Crescent boys hosting the Thomas Sparta Co-op this evening, and just seconds into this one, it's Andrew Carney with a wrister into the back of the net to make it 1-0 away side. They'd score again shortly to go up by 2. Then late in the first half, Lancers respond. Ben Schopel scores to make it a 1-point game, but it's all Thomas Sparta in this one as they take it 6-2. Then just up the river in Minnesota, it's the Winona Senior Girls hosting the Cooley Region Cyclones. Second period here with Winona on the attack, but it's Aria Chamberlain with the glove save to keep the lead. A few minutes later now, Abby Forsyth gets a backhand to light the lamp. We're now tied. Third period, the Cyclones pushing the net, but this time it's the Windhawks goalkeeper, Kiera Rose, with the glove save. Winona would score 2 in the third as they take this one 3-1. And a Packers-Bears matchup hasn't had this much juice behind it in quite some time, maybe January 23rd, 2011, when there was a trip to the Super Bowl on the line. Now this Sunday's stakes not that high, but they will determine who's in the driver's seat in the division. 28 games have been played between the two rivals since that game, and Green Bay has walked out victorious in 24 of them. Green and Gold have dominated this series as of late, but Chicago is turning some heads lately. They've got a new head coach, a dangerous rushing attack, and their defense has the most takeaways in football. The Packers will certainly not be overlooking the Bears this time around.
They're trying to do exactly what we're trying to do, and so I think that's a good thing about it. Is, you get two really good teams in the same division that are ultimately trying to do the same thing, win the division and then win a Super Bowl. So it's gonna be a good game, and we can't wait to go out there and compete and challenge them.
And the last time the Bears won back-to-back games against the Green and Gold in Lambeau Field was all the way back in 2006. Kickoff scheduled for 3:25 on Sunday. That'll wrap up sports. We got more news on the way after this.
We know that home is where you can be yourself. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, our competitive rates and local servicing can help find the loan that fits you. Home is your happy place. Get the loan that fits you with a home loan from Ultra.
Cold weather and winter winds remind us that old windows and doors are not our friends. New windows and doors, expertly installed by certified installers, bring comfort, convenience, energy savings, and a great new look. Begin now in choosing just the right windows for your home. Order now and avoid the inevitable price increase in the new year. No worries about missing a promotion. The Board Store offers you the best possible price every day and any day. Contact us online or visit our showroom for a prompt free estimate on windows and doors or other home improvements.
The gift of relaxation and pampering is the perfect gift to give this holiday season. It is the Sue Colby's experience, the gift your special someone is really hoping for, and the gift she really deserves. Order your gift cards online today at SueColby's.com or pick them up at Sukolvi Salon and Day Spa, because she deserves the very best.
Freedom is the ability to choose the path that makes you happy. When you need a truck to get you from the job site to the campsite, drive your story with a new Ram or a new Jeep from Pischke Motors.
Stop in now to get a brand new Jeep, Ram, Dodge, Fiat, or Chrysler. Whether it's for work or play, we've got the vehicle for you. We have a wide selection of every model. Nothing beats getting in the driver's seat. So stop in today. Go to Pischke.com, Pischke Motors West Salem, or Pischke Motors La Crosse.
It's that time of year. The chill is in the air. Are your floors freezing? Warm up your home with carpet from Sealands Carpetland in Coon Valley. We've got the coziest, most durable carpet for your home. Come in and check out our color options, styles, and patterns. We're happy to help you find just what you need to make your home warm and cozy. Sealands Carpetland in Coon Valley. Our #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
Give your child the independence they want with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. It's a free account designed for money-savvy teens and young adults with all the extra features you'll love. No minimum balance and no monthly fees. Plus, cashback debit card rewards. Ultra Federal Credit Union.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Well, when it's looking like the snow is here to stay, one Stevens Point sculptor is turning his front yard into a winter art gallery.
Jeff Schobert has been busy crafting massive snow sculptures. Brianna Weaver reports.
Every year, Schobert creates about 100 snow sculptures in his front yard. When the snow first falls, he starts out small. His creations look like 2 kids on a bench or even a simple snowman. But as the snow gets heavier and better for packing, his ideas are endless.
Every one is my favorite one that I make. This is my favorite now. But right here, I made this huge gate. It had like 14 sculptures in it. It was lions and Greek statues.
The sculptor created the Greek statues this past spring. While he usually lets the ideas come to him and sculpt from there, he's got a few ideas for the next few months. Some of those include creating something for local bands. Schobert tells me he keeps a journal of all of his past creations. Some of those inspire what's to come.
And he seems so happy doing it. So I'm proud of his work.
The passion's there. I'd love to see the creative process too, to just see what tools he's using out there to get those intricate designs.
And it looks
good.
less like ice and more like a snow. It's like it's more sculpted out of snow. Very interesting. I haven't seen anything like that. All right, Greg has a final look at your forecast right after this.
Help your pup feel their best with water therapy at Top Dog Retreat in West Salem. Our heated pool is perfect for recovery, mobility, and gentle exercise. Book your dog's splash session today at booktopdog.com. Top Dog Retreat, a bark above the rest.
Finish your home updates this holiday season with help from Menards. When you're looking for new appliances, Menards is the place to shop. You'll find a great selection, the best prices, and great brands that are ready to take home today. Whether it's for a laundry room or kitchen, big or small, you'll be sure to find an appliance that fits your lifestyle. Save over $350 on this stainless steel built-in dishwasher.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and U.S. Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. And we're combining it with the local service you know and trust. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
Convenience is a big factor. We're right here in Onalaska.
We're local. You know, we've been here for a long time. We take all insurances. We service and repair many different makes and models of hearing aids. Even if you didn't get your hearing aids with us, we'd be happy to take a look at them.
If your hearing aid is still under warranty, we can do some warranty work for you there.
You know, just walk in. You know, you don't have to have an appointment. I'm happy to help if I can.
Our family is helping your family.
Better Hearing Center, Onalaska, next to St. Pat's Church.
I do like knowing the person that's sitting across from my desk. I've formed a lot of relationships over the years based on trust. When I see the look on a member's face, when I say, yes, this loan is good, you're good to go, it makes me happy. To me, being the team you can trust is honesty. When you do a loan with me at Firefighters Credit Union, like everything we do, it's not about the car, it's about you.
Everybody's welcome at Firefighters Credit Union.
At Top Dog Retreat in West Salem, skip the mess and hassle at home. Our climate-controlled self-serve dog wash is open 24 hours to keep your dog clean, dry, and ready for their next adventure. Top Dog Retreat, a bark above the rest.
All right, a little light snow overnight, so there could be a few slick spots given the amount of snow. It's a trace to maybe an inch. Otherwise, falling temperatures Wednesday. The wind chills in the afternoon will be below zero. All temperatures will be below zero Thursday night, so bitterly cold temps. Look at Friday, 29.
Never been so excited
That's
to see
good.
30, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll do it for us tonight at 10.
We'll see you tomorrow.